TV News. I'm Yung from Star News. Today I'm very happy to be the MC of the first program of the year 2018. So Happy New Year our loyal viewers, and we wish you a year filled with success, wealth and health in the year of the dog. You know what? This special news for the education student, especially for the student of Taiwan University of Education. So, to know how their internship is, let's watch the following report about the preparation of them.
Students should have a good preparation before practicing at high school. As you know, school decided upon results of yours. Therefore, all students have to spend much time to find information about their favorite school before registering. However, only 3 students above faculty can practice at the same school. They register at the same given time by the teacher. It the main reasons leading to the web error problems. Most students go to the net, and some of them still stay at their room. Some students can register immediately. They invest in the world to register their favorite school. And other students can't register at the same time because of weak internet connection. They have to choose other unexpected school which may be far from their room. As you know, deep knowledge and teaching, as well as management skills, are very important. They have to practice teaching in front of class. Then the supervisor helps them command, and then they self-practice and improve their teaching method. In addition, they improve their board writing skill, how to organize their lesson, as well as how to make perfect lesson plans. students should have good preparation before practicing at high school. As you know, school decided upon because of yours. Therefore, all students have to spend much time to find information about their favorite school before registering. However, only 3 students above faculty can practice at the same school. They register at the same given time by the teacher. If the main reasons leading to the web error problems, most students go to the net and some of them still stay at their room. Some students can register immediately. They press in the wall to register their favorite school. And other students can't register at the same time because of weak internet connection. They have to choose other unexpected school which will be far from their room. After all preparation process, now they are ready to become practicing teachers.
After watching our video, you can see that they have to buy new clothes, practice for the lesson, and register the school they will practice. So before registering, you have to find out some information about the school you will practice. You will waste a lot of time to do this. If you want to save your time, please watch our video.
Hello, I am Thảo Phi from Star News. Today I am Thái Nguyên in high school.
My name is Hương. I'm the fourth year student at Thái Nguyên University of Education. And I come from Thái Nguyên.
I come from Thái Nguyên too.
Oh, really?
Yes. So now let's go to the main content.
Okay.
I want to ask you that why did you choose this Gibbs High School?
Oh, let me see. There are many reasons.
Yes.
Thái Nguyên Gibbs High School have full of talent students.
Yeah.
So they are very hardworking.
Yes.
And some of them have already has IELTS 7.
Yes.
Yeah, some moreover. this high school near my dormitory,
Yeah.
so I don't have to waste a number of money to rent a room.
So can you show me around the school?
Yeah, of course.
Now, so what is your first impression about this school?
Impression?
Yes.
My first impression is students. Yeah, they are very talented,
Yeah.
intelligent, and hardworking.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they sometimes some of them don't go out during the break time.
Really?
Yeah, they only focus on their majors.
What are the advantages and disadvantages of your face?
So firstly about the advantages,
Yes.
you know, it's a wonderful environment for you to practice. Yeah, and you know students here are very intelligent and hardworking.
Yeah.
Also teacher here are very professional, enthusiastic. They are instruct you clearly. Yeah, so it's very easy to understand. Yeah. And about the disadvantages is also the students. I think that because I think they don't friendly enough. Because in the first day I come here, they don't care about practicing teachers. Yeah, and they don't talk too much. And sometimes they don't say hello when meet me as well as others. But I think this is not a big problem. And you know, when you practice here, it's required you have good knowledge, deep knowledge to pass to the student. So I think if I work hard, I will solve this problem.
It's quite hard when students see you and will look at you. Yeah.
It is the first day, but today is the second week.
Second week.
Yeah, so they are friendly.
So what is the most experience? Yeah,
I
like
think
memorable. Yes.
Yeah, I know. I think it is the first day I came here.
Yeah.
Yes. I feel so nervous and lonely because I don't know anything.
Any of your friends come here?
Me and one friend.
So do you have any recommendation to others?
Yes, of course. Overcoming the problem will make people successful. And I want to recommend this high school for those who want to have an ideal environment to practice.
Okay. I hope you have a successful practicing time. Once again, thanks for your information. Goodbye.
Yeah, you're welcome. Goodbye.
Taiwan Gifted High School, the name tells us everything. Most of the students there have a good scholastic achievement, especially in their major. Anyway, this school is really an ideal school for anyone who wants to develop their teaching skill. So now let's see other schools.
Good morning everyone. I'm standing here as the main gate of Việt Bắc Upland High School. We are working on a student practical TV program. So I want to interview some students who have a teaching practice in here. Now, let's go. Hello. I'm a journalist from Star News. Are you a student who having teaching practice at Việt Bắc Upland High School?
Yes.
Can I ask you some question about your practicum?
Yes, of course.
Okay, so please, can you introduce a little bit about yourself? Hello, my name is Quỳnh Anh. I'm the first year student at Thái Nguyên University of Education. I'm having 7 week teaching practice at Việt Bắc Upland High School. Okay, let's move to the main content. The first question I want to ask you is that why did you choose Việt Bắc Upland High School to practice? To be honest, I had no intention to choose that school. I was going to choose Thái Nguyên Specialized High School, but on the day of registering, I have a difficult with my computer, the internet, so I had to choose this school randomly. Could you tell me the first impression when you come here? On the first day at that school, I was made impression on the beautiful campus of this high school. It is quite spacious It have a lot of tree and building. This is a boarding school, so it have a dormitory, which is different among other schools in my province. And because students are ethnic minority, so on the Mondays they have to wear traditional costume. It makes the school that is very colorful and beautiful on the first day.
Yes, during the time practicing as a teacher in here, what are the advantages and disadvantages that you have to deal with? Firstly, let's talk about the advantages.
I can say that there are many advantages at this school. I have a chance to work with teachers who is enthusiastic and experienced. I can learn many things from them, not only knowledge, but also how to organize some collective activity for students. And the students are ethnic minorities, so all of them is very friendly, helpful, and comfortable. They are always willing to help me complete my targets.
Okay, it sounds interesting. What about the disadvantages?
The advantages, I think there are small minus. That this school is far from my house, so I have a difficulty in traveling back and forth. I have a teaching practice on 60-year foundation anniversary of this school, so there are many collective activities. I had to go to school early in the morning and come back home late.
Could you tell me the most memorable experience when you come here?
I have a many memorable experience at the school. So I have a chance to work with students in collective activity. On the Women's Day, I had a surprise gift from students that is a handmade runner flower. It is very beautiful, and I will keep it as the first gift in my career.
Oh, you have a lot of memorable experience. So you want to recommend this school for the others?
Yes, of course. I highly recommend this school for every student who want to improve not only knowledge but also the skill, how to organize collective activity, and all students come here will get enthusiastic help from not only teacher but also students.
Okay, wish you have a lot of joyful and successful, and thank you a lot for spending with me. Thank you.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
I have interviewed a student who have a teaching practice in here, so I hope that all the information is useful for all students try in the next term.
Việt Bắc Upland High School is a special school in Thái Nguyên because this school for the ethnic students all over the country. The students there are really welcoming and friendly. Furthermore, the school is prepared plentiful modern facilities. Although the interviewees have to face with some drawbacks, they still can overcome and gain some experience. Now let's watch the special meeting at Định Hóa High School.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Quỳnh Anh from Stadio. I'm standing at Định Hóa High School. Now we will meet and talk to another student at Thái Nguyên University of Education who have a 7-week teaching practice at Định Hóa High School to know more about the benefits and drawbacks in her 26. High School.
Yes, I'm 26 at Định Hóa High School.
I'm a journalist from Star News. Can I ask you some questions related to your teaching practice?
Yes, of course.
Firstly, can you introduce yourself?
Yeah, I am Hawaii. I am a first year student in Thái Nguyên University of Education.
Hi. Why did you choose Định Hóa High School?
Yeah, I would like to say that I didn't want to choose Định Hóa High School because it is too far from my university. Yeah. So I don't want to this. But now I have a different way of thinking.
What is the first impression when you came here?
My first impression is this school is so spacious and the tree is so green. Atmosphere is so fresh. Yeah.
Can you introduce to me something about this school?
Yes, of course. Follow
Yes.
me. You can see this is building B. It is where children of grade 11 and 12 study. Yeah. This is the building C. This is where children of grade 10 study. This is a place where the teacher work and have meeting. You can see.
Is the advantage and disadvantage that you must face at this school? Let's start about advantage first.
Yes. Since the first time I came here, all teacher and all students as here is very warmly welcome me. And you can see they are very enthusiastic, emotionally, and let me see all of the teacher as he is very managed year of teaching, so they always answer all of my questions and all of my problems whenever when I ask them.
Are there any drawbacks that you must cope with?
Yes, let me see. I have I have some disadvantages. It's the first time I came here, the student is here in quite shy and quiet. So I have I have to lose a lot of time to get acquainted with.
What is the most memorable experience in your teaching practice?
Yeah, I think this is the first time I came here. I feel so nervous and lonely. The most memorable is here is Women's Day. Yes. In that day, the boy student prepare the Women's Day for girl student and teacher. After that, we go to eat together, and we have drink a little wine, and then we got drunk. Yes.
So interesting. Would you like to recommend Định Hóa High School for others?
Yes, I want to recommend Định Hóa High School for all of students. Yes, because if you want to challenge yourself and want to deal with pedagogically skills, and you should go to here to practice.
Okay, thank you. I hope you have a successful practicum. Again, thank you for your giving information. Goodbye.
Goodbye, you are welcome. See you again.
We have had a meeting with a trainership at Định Hóa High School. I hope that she gave all students at Thái Nguyên University useful information for their choice in the next term.
As you know, Định Hóa High School is so far away from us, so our reporters and the staff have to face with some problems like transference or the way to school. Moreover, the weather didn't support us because it rains like cats and dogs, but they were safe there and provide us a lot of useful information about the internship. Now is a skin at Dong Hỷ High School.
Hello guys,
I'm Mai Hương, a journalist from Star News, and now I'm at the gate of Dong Hỷ High School, and then I will interview practicing teachers here. Let's go. Good morning.
Good morning. How can I help you?
I'm Mai Hương from Star News. So can I ask you some questions?
Okay, sure.
Okay. Could you introduce about yourself first?
Hello everyone. My name is Thủy. I am the 4th-year student of Taiwan University of Education, and now I have a teaching practice term at Dong Hỷ High School.
Okay. So why do you choose this high school to practice?
I think there are two main reasons why I choose Dong Hỷ High School. The first reason is student here. The student here is funny, hospitable, and intelligent. And the second reason is educational environment here. Dong Hỷ High School have many talents, experienced teachers, and they are willing to help you when you have trouble.
Could you tell me the first impression?
The first impression here, on the first day at Dong Hỷ High School, I feel the space look so leisure and spacious. Let me show you. As you can see, this stadium where students have a practical education lesson, and this is the school grounds, and they have a tree building where students study.
Oh. So what are the advantages and disadvantages in this school?
I think there are many benefits when you come to the high school to have a teaching practice term. The first advantage is the education environment here. The teacher here is hospitable and experienced teacher. Like me, I am very lucky when I have chance to work with Miss Gum, the head teacher of class 10A7, and Min Thủy, head of English department. And they are the two teachers have many experience in management, in class management and professional field. And I get a lot of experience from them when I talk with them and have a chance to join with their lesson.
So let's talk about disadvantages.
Disadvantages, I think have only one disadvantage in here. I have worked with students at class 10A7, and at this club there are some students they are mischievous. So I have usually stay at the school from early morning to the noon to remind them do homework, learn old lesson.
Do we have to rent a room near this school?
No, the reason is not far from my university, so I don't waste time renting rooms near this school.
Okay, I see. So would you want to recommend this high school for the next generation to practice here?
Yes, of course. I think this school is an ideal choice for students at Taiwan University to who want to practice the teaching skill or some soft skill to supply for their future job.
Okay, thanks for the information.
Yes, thank you.
Mai Hương from Lucky Star News.
Actually, you show a beautiful interviewee and her feeling to Dong Hỷ High School. And thanks to her, you know some advantages and disadvantages of this school. And I'm sure that now you know yourself what you have to do in your future internship. Now we move to the 5th school.
Hello, I'm Hawaii. I come from Star News. Now I'm standing at the gate of Luân Bình High School. Now let's start. Follow me and interview some of trainees. first.
Hello, my name is Thảo My. I'm serious of English major. I am Vietnamese, but I was born and grew up in Laos.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
I want to know more about the school. Can you show me around?
Okay, I will show you around and tell you about the history of this school.
Okay.
This is the new building,
Yeah. So very beautiful.
and you can see this is a tree.
Ah. So green. Yeah. Can you tell me about the first impression when you come here?
Well, my first impression is about this school. It's very, green and a lot of green tea. Yeah, and the warm welcome of the teacher with me here.
Okay. What are the advantages and disadvantages that you have to face at school?
Yeah, when I come here, the advantages that I face in the teacher here, they are very enthusiastic and they all have a lot of many years of teaching, so they can give us comment when I teach in the class, and yeah, they somehow train me to be a good teacher. Now, let's talk about the disadvantages. I was shocked about the student here. They very naughty, and I never saw a student like that in my country. Yeah, so that take me a long time to be familiar with.
Do you want to recommend something high school for other students?
Yes, if you want to share yourself or have more experience on how to deal with technical skills, I really recommend you to go to this school, and because this school have such a stable environment for you.
Recently, we had an enjoyable interview with a Lao student. Like she said, the school is very close to our university, so it's very easy for students to come there. However, the students there are quite naughty, but I think there are a lot of different ways to solve this problem.
Hello everyone, my name is Thuy. I'm from Stanil, and now I'm at the gate of this school, and then I will introduce a practicing teacher here. Let's start. Yes, of course. Okay. Can you tell me a little bit about yourself?
My name is Thanh Huyền. I'm the first year student at Thái Nguyên University of Education. I have a finished 7-week teaching practice at this school.
Why do you choose
spacious and beautiful. The school has a lot of modern facilities for teaching and learning activities. The modern classrooms are beautifully decorated by students in their own unique style, and I really like student uniform, which is very beautiful, smart and active. The teacher in here were very warmly welcoming.
What are the advantages and disadvantages you have to face when having teaching practice time here? Let's start with advantages.
Let me see. The teacher in here are very well qualified and enthusiastic. They always willing to answer all my questions, offer help and give us advice if necessary. Therefore, I have opportunity to work with experienced teacher and I can learn many things from them. In addition, students in here are very dynamic, proactive in learning, so I didn't waste a lot of time to remind them. Most of the students have good skills in various aspects as well as in life, so I also learned a lot of things from them.
Oh, that sounds great. What about the drawback?
This school is quite far from my university, so it's inconvenient to travel back and forth. I have to find accommodation units in a 7 week.
What is the most memorable experience you have when having teaching practice time here?
The most memorable experience I have ever had at this school is the farewell class. My student gave me a handmade card that contains a lot of their feeling in it. I were really thought we have a good time together, so we didn't want to leave. Yes.
Would you like to recommend this school for the next generation?
Yes, of course. This school is an ideal environment for students, improve not only their knowledge but also skill. If you choose this school as your practice school, you will get enthusiastic from teacher and students in here, and maybe you will have a chance to get a good job in that school in the future.
Thank you for spending time answering my question. Thank you very much.
You are welcome. Goodbye.
Thank you for studying.
As you know, Viên School is one of the best private schools of Vietnam. After seeing the interview, we can't deny that the school is an ideal environment for the future teacher. If you want to have internship there, you have to satisfy some requirement of the school, like IELTS certificate or GPA and so on. Recently, we show you 6 interviews at 6 different high schools at Thái Nguyên as well as Hanoi. We hope all the information are useful for you, and I'm sure that now you have your own choice. If you have any comments or questions, please contact us via Gmail luckystar@gmail.com or hotline 19001978. Thank you for your attention and see you again.